And it goes a little something like
Today we're going to be making shin ramen, but gourmet style. For our first dish, we're going to be making Kujuri Ramen, which is a Korean-style pan-fried ramen. So for the ingredients, we're going to be starting out with chopped green onions, red pepper flakes, a slice of cheese, egg, and 350 milliliters of water, as well as our ramen. So we're going to be starting off by boiling our noodles in a frying pan, as well as adding in our dehydrated vegetables and sauce packet that comes with the shin ramen. So once your noodles are cooked halfway, add an egg into the middle of the pan, as well as a slice of cheese. If you want to cut it and make it look aesthetically pleasing, we encourage you to cut it down the middle diagonally. And then also top it off with some green onion. And then after that, we will cover it with a lid for about a minute. And look at that. How beautiful is that cheese melt? Can we just appreciate that, please? Okay, let's try. Cheers. It's very cheesy.
You know what I think? I think this is like ramen, macaroni, and cheese. That's what I'm getting.
Let's crack the egg.
Oh yeah, look at this. So gooey.
It literally is like macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, but ramen style.
This next dish is my personal favorite, which is called Korean cold noodle. I think the Koreans call it naengmyeon. And if it's not, please don't roast me. I'm like really trying here. So to make our broth, we're going to start off by using half of the sauce packet that comes with the shin ramen. And then we're going to be adding in 1.5 tablespoons of sugar, as well as 1.5 tablespoons of regular distilled white vinegar, as well as 1.5 tablespoons of just regular soy sauce. Then we're going to add in 350 milliliters of water, and then we're going to simply just mix everything together. And lastly, we're going to be adding some ice cubes just to chill the broth even more, because I mean, it's called cold noodles for a reason, right? So for our noodles, all we did was boil in hot water, then strain, and then rinse with cold water. And finally, for our garnish, we added chopped green onions as well as chopped green peppers, and then also chopped dried seaweed. Now we're gonna pour in our sauce, add our 2 eggs on top of our seaweed, and we are done, baby.
The egg is really cooked well.
Yeah? Thanks to me. You like it with the broth?
Yeah. I think with the seaweed and like sesame seeds and all, it definitely tastes really good.
So for this next dish, it sounds kind of weird, but I promise it's so freaking good, and it's called milk and ketchup ramen. Alright, so here we've got our chopped green onions, our ketchup, add as much as you want, and then some white sesame seeds, as well as our black sesame seeds, and then our chili flakes, as well as 350 milliliters of milk, and then of course our ramen. Alright, so we're going to cook our ramen in hot water, as well as adding in our dehydrated vegetables that comes with the shin ramen packet again. Then we're going to strain the noodles and then rinse with cold water. Next, we're going to be adding the noodles back into the pot, as well as adding the milk, as well as the sauce packet that comes with the shin ramen, and then adding in our ketchup to taste. And then we're sprinkling in some of our chili flakes. And then we added some chopped green onions again. And then we mix it all together, and we know we got the best of both worlds. Alright, okay, so now we're going to be adding in our sesame seeds finally for garnish, and that is it, guys. That was so easy. and so delicious, as you'll see in our next clip.
Oh, okay.
Let's try.
Cheers. I think this reminds me of like watered down Alfredo sauce. If that makes sense.
It does make it more creamy.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe because we used 2% milk, it's not as thick. Like if we used whole milk, it would be more creamy. To be honest, I really like the ketchup.
You like the ketchup part? You can have that.
Because it makes it like the broth like sweet.
I got it. I know
Not
what you mean.
too sweet.
Yeah.
But like sweet and like milky, creamy.
Feel you.
Yeah, it's good.
It's not bad.
So for this next dish, we're going to be making something called cold soy sauce noodle. So we're going to be starting off with plain boiled noodles, and to that we're going to be adding 1.5 tablespoons of a soup base that you would usually use for soba noodles, and this is the brand that we're using. You can get this at any local supermarket, and if not, you can also use in replacement just soy sauce mixed with cooking wine. Next, we're going to be adding 1.5 tablespoons of sesame oil. Then we're going to garnish with some green onions again, some chopped green peppers, and then our raw egg yolk that popped on screen. Sad. And finally, we're going to be garnishing with sesame seeds, both black and white. And that's about it. Super easy. This is our soy sauce ramen.
I could definitely taste the suyu sauce for sure.
I can really taste the sesame oil.
I like that it's different, especially since it's like cold.
It's so pungent, like
Yeah.
flavors.
I really like it actually. Yeah, I think the suyu sauce is very important to have.
It's so good. I thought it was gonna be so spicy because of the green pepper, but it's so good. I'm gonna eat this whole thing. That's all we have for today. Thank you so much to our special guest, Jackie, for cooking every single ramen for us. Cooking everything for us, chopping all the ingredients. But what was your favorite dish?
I have to say my favorite dish was the Kujuri Ramen. I actually like the mac and cheese. Like surprisingly, like I thought it was gonna be weird at first with the cheese, but like the melted cheese like definitely made it like as a macaroni cheese.
Mine was the cold noodle, the last one.
The last one?
Yeah.
The tinginess of it.
But thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed our video, be sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe down below. And we'll see you next time.
Bye!